political off the record on this one though, because it's really on the record and ain't no point me saying off the record anyway. Anyway, when it comes to relationships, I hear a lot of things that people complain about. And you know what? It's been the same things I've heard since I was 6 years old. He doesn't pay me no attention. Or she's always wanting this, she's always wanting that. Yo, part of a relationship is sacrifice. But some things just don't need to be a sacrificial thing, such as the way a person is. Okay, women. Sorry, y'all, this is true. You know it. Y'all always be attracted to a man. You get a man, the next thing you know, 3 months down the road. You just say 3 months down the road. There's always the words of, you need to change this, you need to change that. And it's usually how often the man goes out or what he wears. Okay. I'm 40 years old. I finally found somebody who I love like a mug. You know what I mean? Love her like crazy. Always have. We had our own ins and outs, but we had our breaks and comebacks. This comeback here is the last one. Cause that's my final stand. This don't work and I'm done. I can be single, no problem. I'm born that way. But y'all complain about things, man. Here's my thing. If you want to be happy with someone, it's simple. Be exactly what you want that person to be. How hard is that? It's really not hard at all. Be the person that you want that person to be. So if you want this person to respect you, love you, trust you, honor you, and all that stuff, do the same thing. Quit listening to your homegirls, quit listening to your homeboys, quit thinking just because they said something that makes sense to you, that sounds like what you're feeling. Quit acting like you believe it, because guess what? At the end of the day, it's your choice. No matter what advice someone gives you, it should be 100,000% the best advice you could ever get. Doesn't mean it's the right advice for you. It's the right advice for them. People can only give you advice based off what they've been through, what they've witnessed. They might have witnessed some of the stuff in your relationship or relationships, but at the end of the day, they can only react off their own personal. I learned that the hard way. But I was raised by women most of my life. The men in my life were not around. But it's not hard to figure out how to be a man. So guess what? I still hung out with boys and became a man that way and just looked and understood things in a common sense way. But people make relationships hard. Just like they make their jobs hard, they make their walk to work hard or whatever, because you getting frustrated over something that you got to do that you don't want to do. Okay. Sometimes the things that you don't want to do is the best thing to do. Such as my personal situation, I had to leave my 3 babies, who ain't a biological mine, but God put them in my life. They still mine to this day in my heart. You know what I mean? But I had to leave them after 7 years of working with their mother on and off, and she's still the same way. Still the same way. Still inconsiderate, still selfish, still woe is me, but never wants to admit to her faults. And here's my thing. I'm a very patient man, and I understand a lot of things. I've been through a lot too. A lot of the same things that y'all women been through, such as, even though I'm a man, I've been beat on by a woman. Not like beat down, broke down, kicking me in the gut while I'm down. Not that kind of beat down, but physically still. And on top of that, mentally. Just because of what she's been through in the past. And that's every woman I've been with, except for the one I'm with now. She's finally come around and got her head right. And that's what I love. A woman that acts like a woman. Y'all women, y'all talk about queen. Y'all queens. You look up the definition of queen. Because all the ones out here that say it, they don't act it. You men talking about y'all kings. Okay, a king doesn't beat his wife. A king doesn't cheat. A king doesn't disrespect a woman. Even if they're not together, disrespect a woman. So you can't call yourself a king. And plus, you can't be a king or queen with someone if you're not married. Because kings and queens are married. When you're not married, you just practicing until you find that queen. Simple as that. My thing is, man, y'all focus. Once you got kids who's fighting over a guy, fussing about a guy, man, focus on your children. That's the most important thing. God made somebody for everybody, but just because the one you feel strong feelings for is not acting the way you want, doesn't mean that that's the one you need to be with. Then again, later on down the road, that might be the one you're supposed to be with. But until you know that, you don't know. But you make matters worse when you expect it right then and there. I had a woman who was complaining about bills every week or every month. It's because she didn't have the money right then. Guess what? You're not going to get it paid until you have that money right then. So why sit here and stress about it and make your situation worse or your day worse or your life worse because you keep negativity in your heart all the time, in your mind, because things ain't going the way you want it, how you want it, as fast as you want it. It's called time. It's called processing. It's called building. And God doesn't give you a blessing if you're rushing Him. I've proven it to many people how God is always on time. He's never when we want Him to be because we tend to rush. That's our human nature. We tend to worry. That's our human nature. We tend to fear. That's not our human nature because he didn't put fear in us. But we create fear because of our stress and our worries and our surroundings because we're afraid of what's going to come. But we always expect negative. We never look at the positive on anything. Now, me personally, I do. I do. I'm a 40-year-old man without my own house, without my own car, without my own business. But guess what? If I was meant to have all those things, I would have it. If I was meant to be happy with someone and married right now, I would be. I'm not. I'm a 40-year-old man with one child. Yes, I said one child. Y'all seem to be very surprised about that. And I know some people are like, what the hell, really? Yes, one child, 15 years old. Best child I could ever have. Here's a sad thing about that part. I say 5 years out of his 15 years of being here, I was able to altogether help him become what he is. But at the same time, when he got old enough to start doing things on his own, so far as building himself, clothing himself, feeding himself, I noticed that my son has the kind of mindset like I do. Calm, cool, collected, positive, except for, he's a child, so when things don't go his way, he gets flippant. But here's the thing. He is my strength. He is what makes me what I am. My 3 babies weren't my babies, but still my babies. They are the reason why I'm strong as I am. But back to them again, I had to leave them in order for them not to go through another year after 7 years of trying, of torment with me and their mother. And that's not right. Sometimes you have to leave what you love to make sure the ones you love are comfortable and safe, especially mentally when it comes to children. I hated to leave. It broke me down, but I had to do it because I was forced to. But it's for the benefit of them, for their mental state, because they don't need to go through that. I'd rather them forget me, which I know they won't. I'd rather them forget me and not have me around than to have me around, not forget me and deal with it and be stressed. Simple as that. But my thing is with these relationships, y'all make it hard for nothing. It takes 2 to work. One man, that's 50-50 to make it work, to start it. It takes 50-50 agreement to keep it steady. It takes 50-50 payments to make bills. Now, one person can do it, then guess what? That's just 100% one person. But if you take half of that out, half out of the other one, you add that 50-50, that's 100%. Both of y'all doing the right thing. Okay. Y'all ladies who keep getting these guys who beat on you, cheat on you, lie to you, steal from you, that's what you choose. At the end of the day, you can't get mad because you give them the power because you're showing weakness. Because men gonna think that you need them. Now, me personally, I tell a woman, man, you don't need me, I don't need you. But guess what? You're here and I accept you the way you are until I have a reason to say, no, change that. I don't try to change until I have a reason to change. I don't try to change anybody until I have a reason to try to change them. But it's not me trying to change them. It's me trying to get them to think and look and act in a different way, a better way. I've always been the one to look at things in a positive note because there's a good on the side of every bad, there's a bad on the side of every good. It's what you choose and how you choose and when you choose and why. Most people choose things based off what others choose for them. I don't do blind dates. Never did blind dates. I don't care for blind dates because blind dates, I'm going in blind. Why would I do that? I got eyes, I can see, I can hear, I can understand, I can comprehend. So why do I need to do blind dates? People sit here and call these online dating services and stuff like that. Man, but everybody have a blessed day. I hope you do.